Hello there and welcome to yet another video on this series of video to talk about responsive web design. Okay, while you were not there, I went ahead to include this link that goes to Font Awesome. Font Awesome is going to help us with the icons that we might see. I also did capture some screens from our mockup to get the images because it would have been taking some time to actually reproduce those images. So we have that already. So let's get started to put in content in this hero section of our website. To begin with, let's first of all pull out our mockup again and look at what we are doing. So we are going to start with this menu here. We have the logo on the left and the navigation on the right. So let's get in that content. So okay, since I don't have the image for the logo, I might just represent it with I'll just represent it with an H1 here, H2, I beg your pardon. H2 I think is EDC or something. Let's see, EDCT. Okay, let's have that EDCT. Then after that we have the navigation. I'll put it nav. Inside this nav we are going to have a UL which stands for unordered list. I shouldn't have gone that far down. A UL. This UL has some list items. I think there are 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now that's 4, yes. Li. This Li is going to have a class of list item. Not menu item, if I beg your pardon, menu item. This menu items, they're gonna have an anchor, and this anchor here, no link for now. So here, the list item, the menu items themselves, it is let me see that again. About, courses, block, contact. Okay, about, courses, blog, then contact. Okay, we have this. Let me align. I always make sure my HTML is very readable, like it's easy to read. Let's check on refreshing here and see what we got. Okay, this is what we have, but we know that on mobile, if you look at mobile here from our mockup, these menu items are not there. The navigation is not there. It's replaced by this hamburger button or bars. So we need to take care of that. So how do we do that? To actually take care of these, I'm going to put a class here and I will call these menu items because there are many of them. So before actually using that class, let's complete this one. We have and the next UL here. The next UL here is for the social media icons. So I will have, I think that 3 li. Inside this li's, you might have an anchor again if you want to actually link it to somewhere. Inside here now, we are going to put in the individual icons. So to do that, let's come to Font Awesome. From Font Awesome, what we'll first of all look at, this bar. Let me just get this bar at once. Copy this code. I'll have it after this one here. Let me just put it there. Then what are the social media icons we have? We have Facebook, Twitter, which is now X, and then I think that's Instagram. So if I come and I look for Facebook, okay, I think this can go. copy Facebook, the first one here, Facebook. The next one being Twitter. I don't know which is used on that. Let me check again. We have this with a circle. I think having it with a circle direct as it is there is gonna be better. Let me change what we have taken and take this one instead. Let me change it. Facebook here. Just replace with these. Okay, the next thing is Twitter. If I can spell Twitter. Okay, we have this. We don't have what it is. Copy, put it there. The next element that we're going to take is Instagram. And we have Instagram here. Copy, and we have it. So let me align. So we have these list items. If I come here and refresh, the icon is there. Oh, I think I've done some CSS so far. Oops, I'd already tried something here. Let me just remove this. That was me testing if everything was working. Let me remove it for now. Okay, we have our stuff here. So we see them here, but we know that on mobile, these things are not supposed to be visible. So we need to handle that. So how do we handle that? Is by coming to CSS, we identify the parent element, which is this guy, menu items. It includes everything here. At the level of CSS, we are going to call that class menu items. And I will give it a class display none. That way it is not visible at the level of mobile by default. You need to click on this button to actually toggle that. So but on mobile too, this button is on the right. So how do we handle that? As I said, we're going to be using Flexbox in this. So to actually do that, I need to look for the parent element, or this is what we have represented our logo with EDC, and then this is the bar buttons here. So at the level of CSS, I'm going to make a class. I'm going to make the row class, and I'll call in the Flexbox display flex. Just that. I've not finished yet. At the level here of HTML, I'll give that class to this guy, row. Okay. Refresh. I only have it here on the right. You see, it is on the right, but just after the logo. That's not what we want. We want it to be at this end here. So there's the Flexbox property, I think, is display space between, justify content space between. That's what we'll be using. Okay, so add CSS. Okay, I'll add that here. Justify is a class. Justify C between. And here what I'll do is justify content. Justify content space between, so that the two elements are separated. Justify content space between. We have that. Save here too. If we refresh, okay, that's it. It is right here at the end. We're going to use some padding to actually arrange it. Now let's move to the next element, which is from here we are seeing that it is this hero view. Let's put in some contents of hero view. We have this text, paragraph, and these two buttons, then the image on the right. So in hero view, inside hero view, first is what we know is that there's a div, which is like a container, which have all those things we are seeing on the left. So inside this div, we have an h1 for, I think it's Education Academy, something like that. Education Academy. Academy. Oops, what's that? Academy. Then we have a paragraph. In this paragraph, what is written here is if I can read from here, where is it? Okay, the sky was cloudless and of deep dark blue. Oh, I'll just write that down. The sky was cloudless of deep dark blue. The sky was clouded of deep dark blue. The spectacles before us was indeed sublime. It looks like this might be two paragraphs, but I'm going to just put in one for now. Since we are not doing semantics, I'll just make a break here. But it will not make sense that there are two paragraphs like that. So the spectacle says, if I can spell spectacle, spectacle was what? The spectacle before us was indeed sublime. Okay. Before us was indeed sublime. Sublime. Okay. I have a full stop here and here. Okay. Save, refresh. Did I save? Oh, we have it here. Now the next thing is the image on the right. So we have that. Let's come to, we have the buttons first before the image. So the buttons, I'm going to put those buttons in a div. If along the line we find out that they don't need the div, I'll come back and remove it. Button, what is that? Get started. Get started. I think the next one should be learn more. So learn more. Save, refresh. We have the two buttons here. Now let's bring in the image. So we look at this. We can have the image directly here. Some people might want to have it as in its own div. So let me go asset. What I think it should be screen 23 if I'm not making an error. Anyways, let's check. Screenshot 23. Yep, that's it. Very big, very big image. So we have to work on that. Okay, so we are beginning to see exactly how our thing is going to look like. So let's stop now for now. Let me see first before we can stop. Let's actually do something before stopping this video. I wanted to stop the video, but no. Let's actually do something. First thing would be to make this font here. First, we don't have the exact font that is on this that's on this mockup. So let's just try with what we have. Oh, we see that the text is different now. Okay, no, it's the same, meaning that there's no full, it's just one paragraph with two sentences in it. I will not need to take that break. Okay. Let's add in the style for the buttons. If I can give them class, then first of all give a common class. First class I'll do is btn, then I would give another btn, then I'll add it individual properties here. Btn started for get started, btn more for learn more. So if I'll come to css, this is according, not the general btn, because I know all my buttons on the website would have this class. So what do I do here? Margin, no, it's not margin, I'll use the paging top and bottom. Let me put it 10 pixels. No, 10 will be very big. Top and bottom 7 pixels. If it's big, I'll come and change. Left and right, let's maybe put 13 and see what it gives me. This is them here. Okay, not bad, but I don't think they are anywhere close to this. These guys are big. This guy is bigger. So let me actually do 10 here, and maybe I'll add 5 to this. This should be 18 if I add 5. Refresh. Okay, that looks better. Okay, next thing here is this academy. We see this our image is too big, so let me just handle that at once. To handle it, I'm going to make it take a width of 100%. I'll give it a class. I'll call it hero. Oh, that's not hero img. Or even if I don't do that, no, let's just do this way. Hero img, I will give it did I copy that class? No, I did not. So let me copy. With 100%, so that it does not go above the viewport. Remains inside. Does it? It remains inside the viewport, having a width of 100%. Okay, next thing is arranging this. I think this video is getting too long. Let me stop it for now. We'll continue in the next video on and arrange everything in this hero. If you have a question, don't forget to leave it at the comment section. Ciao, ciao, ciao. See you in the next video.